Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope all of you will be fine. Here is your countdown, book 2. And we were revising the chapter number 2, that is addition. And today we are going to revise the page number 35. And our today's topic is addition, word problems. In today's topic, we will discuss the addition of the word problems. Today we will learn about finding the addition sums from the word stories or the statements. Okay students? Here is our question. To add to answer these, converting where necessary. Here we will answer the questions and convert them into ones and tens where it will be necessary. Okay? For this, students, you should first know about the addition words. These are the some words that are known as the addition words. Actually students, these are the words that are helpful for us to find out the sums that will be solved by the addition process. These words will tell us either the question will be solved by the addition process or the subtraction. These words are in all, and other, both, altogether, added to, sum, total, together. These words are called the addition words. If one of the word will be used in any statement at the end of the statement, that will be showing us that the statement is of addition. We will have to solve that statement by the process of addition. Okay students? Here is our first question. Let's read the statement first. Saima has 151 stamps. She collects 109 more. How many stamps does she have altogether? We have read the statement. Let's mark the important points in the statement. As Saima has 151 stamps before, so the number 151 is important. After that, Saima collects 109 more stamps. So, the other important number is 109. Look, I have marked the two important numbers. And now, let's read the question. How many stamps does she have altogether? Remember students, altogether is one of the additional words showing us that the statement is of addition. Okay? I am underlining the word altogether. So students, by the word altogether, we find out that our statement is of addition. Now, let's write these important numbers in the sum solution. Here are the stamps shown in the diagram and there is a space for the solution of the sum. We will write these important numbers in this and then we will do the process of addition. Look, I have written the two numbers in the ones, tens and hundreds column. Okay. Now it's time to add the ones. First we will add the ones and then we will add the tens and at the last we will add these hundreds. Okay. First of all, when we add the ones, 9 and 1, the word is 9 and 1, the answer will be 10. I can't write the 10 in the ones column, so I will take the 0 of the 10 here and 1 will be added in the carry in the tens column. Okay. Look, I have written the 0 of the 10 in the ones column and 1 is taken as carry in the tens column. Now I will add the 5 and the 1. 5 plus 1, that is equal to 6. So I will write the number 6 here. Next is the turn for the hundreds. In the hundreds, I have the numbers 1 plus 1. So I will add 1 and 1. The answer will be 2. I will write the 2 in the hundreds column below this. Look students, we have solved our sum by reading this statement easily. We have added the numbers 151 and 109 and our answer is 260. So the answer was, how many stamps does she have altogether? So we have find out that Saima has 260 stamps altogether. Okay students? Here is our question number 2. Mazhar is reading a story book. On Saturday, he read 244 pages and on Sunday 126 pages. Mazhar have read out 244 pages on Saturday and he have read 126 pages on Sunday. There are the two important numbers. Let's mark the two numbers. Look, I have marked the two numbers. And next is our question. How many pages did he read over the weekend? How many pages did he read all over the weekend? He is asking about the total pages he have read out during the Saturday and Sunday both. So we get that this one is a addition question. Now we will write these numbers which are our important numbers and then we will do the addition here. Look, I have written our two important numbers in the statement. Okay, first we will do the addition from the ones. Here we have the numbers 4 and 6 in the ones column. First we will add these two numbers, 6 plus 4, and the answer is 10. I can't write the 10 whole in the ones column, so I will write the 0 of the 10 in the ones column and 1 will be added as a carry into the tens column. Next I have to add the tens column. Look, 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5, 5, 6 and 7. The number is 7. We have added these three figures and our answer is 7. And I will write the 7 in the tens column. In the last we will add the hundreds. In the hundreds column we have the two numbers 2 and 1. 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. So I will write the 3 in the hundreds column. Look, I have written the 3 in the hundreds column. When we added the pages 244 and the pages 126 that he has read out during the whole weekend, and our answer is 370. So we got the answer of this statement. Okay students, here is our part C. Here is one of your class fellow Adiva. Adiva eats 56 grapes. Adiva eats 56 grapes. How many grapes are eaten by Adiva? 56. This one is the important number, so I am marking it. Next is Samiha. Samiha eats 118. How many grapes eaten by Samiha? 118. This one is also an important number and we should also mark it. Look, I have circled the two important numbers here. Next is our question, that is, how many grapes do they eat altogether? Here is our question, that how many grapes both of them eat altogether. Here is the word altogether. Remember students, altogether is one of the additional words and telling us that our question is of addition. Okay, so I am underlining the word altogether. Look, now we will write these two numbers in the sum. Here I have written the two numbers. we will start addition from the ones column. Here we have the numbers 8 and the 6. When we add the number 8 and the 6, the answer is 14, and we can't write the 14 in the ones column here. So look at the 14. We will take the ones of the 14, that is 4, and we will write that 4 in the ones column here, and 1 will be taken as carry above the tens column. Look, we have written the 4 in the ones column and 1 is taken as carry into the tens column. Now we will add these three figures. 5 plus 1, that is equal to 6, plus 1, that is equal to 7. So we will write the number 7 in the tens column here. Next is the turn for the hundreds. Here we have the only 1, so we will write the 1 in the hundreds column in this way. So we have calculated that how many grapes both of the girls have eaten together. They have eaten 174 grapes altogether. Okay, look, we have solved our question. Our next part is D. In our library, there was an attendance of 636 girls and 241 boys in a week. In a library, we have taken the attendance, and that was of 636 girls, just like your classroom, having the girls and the boys, and 241 boys in a week. And we are taking the attendance of a week. There are how many girls? 636. So this number is important. So I am circling these two important numbers of the girls and the boys. Okay. Next is our question. How many children altogether? Look, we have the same word altogether. As we have discussed before, that altogether is one of the additional words. So we are going to underline the word altogether here. Look, we have marked all the important points. In the next, we will write these two important numbers and try to solve it in this way. Okay. First of all, we will add the numbers that are in the ones column. In the ones column, we have 6 and 1. When we add 6 and 1, the answer is the number 7. While in the tens column, we have the number 4 and the 3. When we add 4 and the 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So our answer is 7. That will be written same in the tens column. At last, we have to add the numbers that are in the hundreds column. So we will add the number 6 and the number 2. The answer will be 8. I will write the number 8 into the hundreds column. So look, we have find out the number of children that are present altogether in the library without any conversion. Look, in this we didn't convert or carried out the numbers into the next column. Our answer is 877 students altogether. So we have find out our question. Here is the last part of our today's page. In an orchard, Rehan plants 152 mango saplings. Look, here is Rehan and he have planted 152 mango saplings. So 152 is one of the important words. Here I am marking the 152. Next is, and Rida plants 38 guava saplings. How many plants did Rida? Look, Rida also planted some saplings, and Rida have planted 38 guava saplings. Okay. How many saplings do they plant altogether? Look, altogether one is one of the additional words telling us that this one is of addition. So we will take our important numbers and we will try to add these numbers. Look, I have written the two numbers that are important for us. Now we will start addition from the ones column. Here is our ones column and we will add the two numbers 8 and the 2. 8, 9 and 10. As I can't write the 10 in the ones column whole, so I will write the 0 of the 10 in the ones column and 1 will be taken as the carry into the tens column. And now it's turn to add the numbers in the tens column. In the tens column we have the numbers 5 plus 1 that is equal to 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 that will be equal to 9. Look, in this we have added the numbers in the tens column and our answer is 9. Now we have left only with the hundreds column and I will write the 1 in the same manner. So we have find out the plants that Rehan and Rida planted altogether. They have planted 190 plants. Okay, students, these sums are used in our daily life and you can find out the numbers, important numbers, and by using these words you can answer and find out the answers of these sums. Okay. Okay students, take care. Allah Hafiz.